My family, my family, my family. It's the groove with your girl Tiffani Real, and I'm here with LB, who looks like he just had
and did
a diabetic beverage.
No, I did not.
He did.
No,
He did.
I didn't.
He did.
I didn't.
And in the studio, we also have Mr. Gary Johnson, and he's a numbers guy, a very handsome numbers guy. May I add?
Hey.
Wait.
See, this ain't.
Wait.
I'm not doing no matching today.
Well,
okay.
No. The reason why I said that is because, whenever somebody describes someone or something, you always say, they can't see him. They can't see.
Right.
They can't see.
Exactly.
So I'm just saying, family, we got a dark chocolate man, and you know what I say, dark chocolate is good for the heart.
Yeah, that's what she says. Whatever. Hey, light skinned brothers, y'all still in. Don't worry about that. Light skinned brothers, y'all still in too. Ain't nobody studying her. And she ain't even dark skinned herself.
No light bulbs allowed. No light bulbs allowed in the studio.
She's not even dark skinned herself. She light skinned herself.
Who said anything about me? I was talking about the guest.
Yeah, okay. So
and I might not be, but I'm dark skinned inside.
Oh, you're right. You got a black heart. You're right.
Or whatever.
Cold and black. That's right, huh? You talking about Fantasia the other day, but yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. So, we have Mr. Johnson in here, and Mr. Johnson, where are you from?
Well, first, I'd like to say thank you so much.
You gonna get the deep voice and stuff.
And
look at that.
I am originally from San Francisco. I currently reside in Oakland, California, but I am actually elated to be here in the big ATL.
Okay.
San Francisco. Ain't that Zeta Ranch? Ain't Zeta Ranch from San Francisco? Or is that New Orleans? Never mind, that's food. I'm sorry. My mind is on food.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to need you to do a food show.
My bad.
I need you to talk about
Carry
your
on,
20 favorite sweets.
Carry on, Mr. I'm going to call you GJ. Carry on, Mr. GJ.
So how did you become a numbers guy?
Well, since I can remember, as early as my teens, I fell in love with numbers. But I also enjoyed English, as both math and English were my favorite subjects. It's important to understand numbers, but it's equally important to be able to articulate yourself.
Ooh, she like that. Look at her. Y'all ought to see her in this studio. She's about to melt.
In all aspects of your life.
No, I'm not, because shut up.
She's about to just.
I am not.
She just over there just
I'm
eating
not.
it up.
I'm not. Because he articulates himself very well, and
Thank you.
I'm ghetto, so I'm just me. But
Okay.
anyway, you fell in love with numbers at a young age. So when you were young, what did you want to be?
I always envisioned being somewhere in the finance world.
Even at what age?
I would have to say around 14 or 15.
Okay.
Because I aspired to help all of my family members to have their own homes.
Wow. Okay.
That's deep. That's deep. At 14?
At 14, yes, because I vividly remember being in church. There were a number of older members who had properties, rental properties, their primary residence. And interestingly enough, many of which didn't appear to be extremely educated, yet their properties were all free and clear. They were paid off. So that told me that, if nothing else, they were blessed with mother wit. But having been in the church for many years, I'm sure they just developed the skill of becoming a good, wise, and faithful steward with their resources.
All right. It's the groove with Tiffani Real. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's the groove with Tiffani Real with Goofball LB in the house. And we still have Mr. Johnson. So, Mr. Johnson, I know it's difficult being in here with us goofballs because you are just so, yesterday I met you for the first time and I don't know.
It just mesmerized it, didn't it? It just mesmerized. You don't even know what to say over here. You just lost for words. Y'all to see her in here. She just
I'm
lost
not at a loss for words. But when you first meet someone, you feeling each other out and everything. So I said something about him being from California, and every man that I meet from California is basically the same. And I don't care what tax bracket they're in, they're all alike. But Gary happens to be a nice guy, from what I can gather.
Wow. Oh my gosh. She's giving a compliment, y'all. Oh my goodness. No, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be this one. That's the wrong one. Ooh, I can't get it right. I can't figure it out. That's it. There you go. Yeah, she is giving a compliment. I can't believe this. This is
you are so goofy.
Wow.
You are so goofy.
We're gonna mark this day that you gave a compliment. Y'all know this only coming once in a lifetime.
You know what? That is not true. We don't lie on the Groove with Tiffani Real.
Oh, I want to know is Mr. Gary, is that I heard that you cleared out $3 million worth of debt. Now, that to me is crazy.
I wasn't expecting that.
I don't mean crazy as in bad. I mean that's got to be like unheard of.
It's not unheard of because there's
in this day and time it's unheard of.
There's people in $100 million worth of debt. But my question to you is, how did you get into $3 million debt? And then at that point, what made you say, okay, I'm gonna fix it?
First, I'd like to respond by saying thank you so much for the compliment. That's appreciated.
No problem.
Then also, reverting back to what I intimated earlier about being inspired by older members in the church in which I grew up in, seeing that they were able to acquire several homes and somehow pay those homes off, I endeavored to do exactly the same. So the nearly $3 million in debt can be attributed to mortgages.
Okay.
There's a total of 6 mortgages on 4 different properties, 3 properties in California and 1 investment property here in Atlanta, in the city of Loganville.
Okay.
And there was a time during that 2008 debacle, I at that time was accustomed to earning somewhere between $250,000 and $300,000 a year, and all of a sudden,
because of the crash,
income was disrupted,
right,
and that made it no longer tenable for me to retain those properties.
So I ask a question. So were those properties, the California properties, we know probably was the most in money per se.
Right.
And the ones probably in Georgia was a little bit, So you had 6 properties in all.
Actually, it was a total of 4 properties.
So 4 properties in all.
6 mortgages, correct?
6 mortgages.
How did you do 6 mortgages on 4 properties?
Well, one of the mortgages was a line of credit.
Okay.
And the other one was obviously the first mortgage. And I want to say that another property, also a property that I acquired, had 2 mortgages as well. So between 2 properties, there were 4 mortgages. And then on the 2 other properties, there were 2 mortgages.
So that means your credit had to be at least 750 plus.
Well, at the time, not only was the credit high, but then I had quite a bit saved.
Oh, so you had some bank.
Right.
Yeah. So as long as you have considerably high credit and you have assets and you show the ability to earn income, then the banks will keep lending.
It is The Groove with Tiffani Real.
Tiffani